Welcome to week 7. In this week, we are going to dive even deeper into self care, healing. Knowing who you are is very important because when you know who you are, no one can come into your life and change the dynamics of who you are. There's no way possible that can happen because the minute that they try, you will be able to counteract it and say, hey, this is not for me. This is not the life I want because this is not my life. I would not be able to subject myself to this type of situation due to the fact that this is not where my destiny lies. So, this is what's going to happen from this week forward. You're going to be rebuilding yourself, you're going to reinvent yourself, you're going to get to know yourself, but you're going to have to heal first. So, this week is about immediate aftermath, coping with the fallout, because you have to cope with what happened to you. If you just ignore it like it never happened, then you're putting yourself back. You're setting yourself back, and not only that you're setting yourself back, you're making room for a repeat, for you to be able to go through the same things all over again, just with a different person if you choose to get into another relationship, or with the same person if you choose to go back to that person. So you have to heal. Once your healing is done, you will see things completely different. You will see where you actually made the mistakes of where you could have corrected yourself before you got into deep. And then you will also be aware when those situations come back up, like red flags and all those things. So today, in today's assignment, let's talk about this week assignment. The objective is navigate the initial emotions, your emotional and practical challenges post separation. So now you have already left the narcissist, you're by yourself, you're no longer in a relationship, and now you are dealing with grief, loss. We're going to talk about that. That's going to be the topics that we're going to talk about, which is grief, dealing with grief and loss, as well as managing anxiety and fear, practical steps that you can take for starting over, and we're going to also talk about self-care. I'm going to give you some exercises on meditation, different types of meditation that you can select and how to do those. So your activity, your assignment for today is to do mindful and stress reduction techniques. I will give you a video on that, and I'm just going to explain to you what to do and how to do it, and then you would pick and choose which one you want to do. You got to remember, I have already given you the video on how to do these things. Just go back to those videos and just do those things, okay? I don't have to redo another video for you to do. You already know what to do. So also, you're going to have, you can either do a group therapy online in the group session, or you can have a one-on-one coaching session with me. This is where you will be able to have your one-on-one session. This is when it starts. This is when it begins. See, before you get out of the relationship with the narcissist, you have to make up your mind that you want to get out of the relationship with the narcissist. I am not going to tell you to leave somebody. This is the reason why I waited until after you have decided to leave the narcissist. This is where I come in at as your personal coach, your one-on-one coach. I will not be your one-on-one coach while you are still in the relationship with the narcissist. Before you choose to let the narcissist go, I'm not going to be involved. I'm only going to be teaching you what to do and how to do it if you choose to do it. But for me to be embedded in person with you, knowing that you're still with the narcissist, that is a little bit over my boundaries, because I choose not to be the one to say, leave this person. I would not do that, because I definitely don't want you to go and say, well, Alayla told me to leave him. No, I'm not telling you to leave him. I'm telling you to make up your mind to choose if that's what you want to do. If you want to stay, stay. That's your life. That's your choice. But I'm educating you on what's going on in the relationship, so that way you won't be surprised on the things that you see happening, and also you will understand what's coming next, you know? So once you have chosen to leave the narcissist and you have gotten away from the narcissist, whether you move out of the same home with the narcissist into your own or someone else's home, but you're no longer with that person and you're not in a new relationship with another narcissist. Come on now. But you have separated completely from that narcissist, then and only then I will be able to do one-on-one coaching for you. And this is where the 6 weeks starts with you. So you would get 6 weeks, actually 6 weeks to 6 months, depending on your status and what's really happening in the in your life, on rebuilding your life. It might take you only 6 weeks to get yourself together. It might take you 6 months to get yourself together. But once a week that you choose, you have to choose it now. You will have to go online to www.imagingcoaching.com/plans with an S at the end. That's PLANS. And you will pick the individual stress management plan. And then you would go through the steps, okay? You will also go to the booking calendar and you will pick what day is available that you can do a one-on-one, as well as the time, and also what's going to be best for me. You will already know what's best for me because you'll see it there already. You just be picking which one is best for you. And you will get one session for 40 minutes to an hour, anywhere between 40 minutes to an hour of coaching session on what you want to do with your life, how to rebuild your life, the steps that you can take to rebuild your life, or if you just want to vent and just get some things off your chest, we can do that too. So this is for you to start understanding that you matter. That's what I'm going to be teaching you throughout the one-on-one coaching session, that you matters. That you matter, and that not only that you matter, that you know what to do and how to do it step by step in your life. If there's any questions you might have, you can ask me those questions there, and we can come up with a plan. I can develop a plan for you based on what you want to do with yourself, and we can work it out throughout the course of the weeks to come ahead for the next 6 months after that. Now, this is included with this particular package that you just signed up for, with this course. You will have to have signed up for the course, the video course online, for you to get this service included into that. If you only have the book and you have not chosen to go ahead and do the online course, but this is not a part of that, okay? The one-on-one coaching is not a part of that. You will have to actually pay for those sections every time we have a session, just to let you know. So, hey, you got something special. You got something that other people don't have. And of course, your assignment is to build your self-care, well, not to build a self-care, but for me to help you to build a self-care plan, and that will also be in a video as well. So let's go ahead and get started with day 1.